The definition of time management is time management refers to managing time effectively so that the right time is allocated to right work. So this is the basic definition of time management. Now see, why do we need time management? Why do we need time management? We need time management to save our time. How? Because if we do not, manage our time effectively and properly, what happens is that our work is, count of work is high, but time is limited. So we will not be able to complete our task on time. Number one. Number two, we will always run short of time, and it will create stress on us. It will create actually stress on us because say suppose entire semester I did not study. Entire semester I did not study. Just a week back of examination, I started studying. So I know I have, say, example, four subject. So I have not done studied none of the subject. So what happened? So ultimately, what happened? I will be stressed. I have four subjects to complete in 1 week. How to complete? And one subject consists of two blocks. Of course, I will be stressed, and that will actually not allow me to do my work properly or study me properly. To function effectively, you have to be mentally satisfied and mentally very, cool, sound, and active. If you're already in stress, you cannot do all these things. And say suppose, if you're mentally cool, strong, and active, it will actually increase your productivity. Amount of work which you can do when you are active will be high than amount of work which you'll be doing when you are stressed. So your output will be increased and you can do so many works fast as well. So to have more control, once you are active, you know how to control your works, how to control your responsibilities. If you are not satisfied and if you are stressed, of course you will not be able to take the control of whatever things you are assigned with. Number one, or to your responsibilities, whatever responsibilities you have, you cannot take the control of that responsibilities since you are already stressed. Understood? Now see, this is very important. How to use your time effectively? How can we use our time effectively? By effective planning. How to do planning? How to do planning? Chris Levon, you joined but you did not give your attendance, or you gave your attendance. So,
Attendance, sir.
you have given, you have given. Okay.
Okay, sir.
What is effective planning? Planning is something. See, I have targeted something. I have a goal in my mind. I have a goal to achieve. I have a goal to achieve. So that's so suppose your engineering degree is your bigger goal. So that automatically become a longer goal, bigger goal, because it takes 4 years time to complete your minimum 4 years time to complete your BTech degree. That's your bigger goal. So what happens is that to achieve your bigger goal, you have to set smaller goals. Like example, how can you achieve your BTech degree? How? By completing every semester. You have total 8 semesters. So your first short-term goal is to get clear your first semester. Second goal is second semester. Likewise, when you achieve your 8 goals, automatically you can see your bigger goal is achieved. So, first of all, you have to make your planning how to do the things. Without planning, you cannot proceed because unless there is no planning, you cannot do any work. Proper planning is required, and if you do things properly planned, after properly planned, then you can achieve your target. Target is easily. If you do not plan, then you have to struggle a lot, and you'll be wasting your time. Once you do the effective planning, then you have to first set the goal. Why are you planning? To achieve what? What is your objective? What is your target in your life? Then only setting a target is not enough. You have to give deadlines that by this time I will achieve by this target. Then once you know this is your target, this is my timeline. I have to achieve my goal in this time. During this time, I have to achieve my targets. So what happens is that you have to delegate responsibilities. That's your target. It's like a game of football. One target, but so many people. I mean, how many players are there? 11. One is saving the goal. As a goalkeeper, rest 10 is focusing on passing the ball to one another to to put the ball inside the goal net. Yes. So it's like this. You have a target. You have to involve your dear one to achieve your targets. How? Because that's for sure. You don't know everything. You need help. So you have to give responsibility to your dear one to make you understand this. Like an example, to achieve your this BTech degree target, you have to delegate the responsibilities to your faculties as well. That becomes the responsibilities of the faculties, trainers like us to make you understand the topic so that you can clear the examination. Provided you have to give your input as well. If you are giving 100%, you have to give 110%. Like this, then you have to prioritize your work. When you are, see, most of the time we say we have so many work, so many work. So we have, of course, so many works, but you have to jot down all your works in a piece of paper. Jot down all your works in a piece of paper, sequence it, sequence it accordingly. Prioritize. That means which one is more important. Like with priority, which one is more important. You have to sequence it number wise, serial wise, and then allocate time. Allocate time for every single work. How much time do you need? But always there is plus minus 5. Say example, if I need complete with 7 minutes or 10 minutes to complete this task, I will say example 10 minutes. I'll give 5 minutes extra. That's called buffer time. Always keep plus minus 5 minutes extra for your task so that if it takes more time also you will not get frustrated or irritated. Once first of all, you write down, jot down all your works in a piece of paper, then sequence it as per the priority. Priority means importance. Which work is more important? You have to write accordingly, sequence wise, top to bottom, highest to lowest format. Then you have to allocate time there. How much time do you need to complete that task? So likewise you have to plot time, approximate time. You don't know what is the exact time it will be requiring, but you can plot some approximate time. And then it is called spending the right time on the right activity. You will not be able to complete a task which requires 10 hours, 15 hours per task. So what is the use of investing those time, that time behind that task wherein you have so many other important works to complete? Invest your time to that work which is more important, and that will give you a fruitful result as well. So focus on that. Next, the process of time management starts with cost your time, making activity logs, goal settings, planning, prioritizing, scheduling. One by one, I will show you the things in the later slides. See, this is what you are costing your time. Understand true value by calculating cost per year. What is your cost per year? The formula says cost per year is equal to your salary plus taxes plus office space plus equipment plus profit you generate. That's your cost per year. Since you are a student now, so this is not applicable for you, but try to understand. This is the formula. Say example, 5 years down the line when you will be starting your career, this is the formula which is going to applicable on you. Next is what is your cost per hour? What is your cost per hour? How can you calculate? This is the formula. Calculate your hourly rate is equal to cost per year divided by work hour per year. So once you get the actual figure, you will understand Where are you standing? What is the value of yours in the market? Where are you standing and what is the value of your in the market? Understanding? So this is how you know where are you standing and what is the value. If your cost come as 100 rupees per hour, then that is very low. My friend, you have to work hard and you have to go for it. More dedication is required because if you wanted to make your cost per hour is 1,000 rupees, then you actually have to work hard. And that's the dream of every one of us. So we have to work hard, more dedication is required,